Hi, good morning, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 565, and we're here live in Southwest Florida in my beautiful backyard, and my neighbors are loud. So, what are you going to do? Hi, Melanie. If you're joining me live, please say hello. I'll wait a few seconds for people to pop over from pre chat and notifications before we get started, because I know it takes a little bit for people to get here. Hi, Thea and Lucy and Grace. Good morning, Grace and Pamela. Thanks for being here, everybody. Hopefully that's not too loud. Hi, Stacy and Petra and Joe and Shell and Melissa. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hi, Judy and Gina and Lisa. Thanks, Lisa. I did the photo shoot this morning for the new Twilight Skies vest, and it will be hi Christine and Thea and Stacy. So I did the photo shoot this morning, which means I could finish up the layout of the pattern, and we'll be working on the tech editing with my group for the next day or two. Hi Patricia and Petra. Petra got a yarn order from me yesterday and she's in love with it. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. Hi, Sean. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Is anybody crocheting or knitting this morning or working on anything else crafty? Thanks, Gina. I'm wearing it with a dress today. I decided not to add a buttonhole band on the front because I like to mostly wear vests open like this. So you could definitely wear the vest open, or you could use one of our beautiful shawl pins to close it like this if you wanted to. Or you could use a butterfly clip, which would also be super cute. Just attach it on both sides. So you could wear it like that as well. I don't think I did that evenly. Maybe that's a little more even. Isn't that super cute too? And then you could adjust it. You could do it at your waist if you wanted to. If you wanted to bring it in at the waist, you could do it at your bust, above your bust, at the neckline here. There's no wrong way to add a closure like that. And by keeping the buttonhole band off and giving you those types of options allows you to cinch the sweater and then cinch your body shape in different ways. If you wanted to cinch in at the waist, you could put a pin at the clip at the waist. If you wanted it to be up here, let's say your dress was really flowy in here, you could just pin it here. So it gives you options by skipping the button band and using a clip instead. Hi, Edna and Lucy. Thank you, Thea. So the pattern will be available in the next couple of days. It's going to come in 5 sizes, starting with the smallest size here. And this one takes 6 balls, and then it's more balls for the larger sizes, obviously. So that's in Biso Baby yarn. And I believe it was a G hook, 4mm. But all that information will be available in the next couple of days. Hi, Kathy. So yeah, I just finished the photo shoot before we went live this morning. The lighting was pretty nice back here. I don't know if you're familiar with outdoor photography, but it's really important to try to limit outdoor photography. If you're a beginner photographer like I am, I'm nothing fancy. For me, natural lighting, early morning and evening are the 2 best times for me to get the type of photography that I'm looking for. I find it's too challenging for me to do harsh overhead lighting in the middle of the day. I know there are some professional photographers that know how to work around that, but I don't. So for me, it's either before the podcast or before sunset. So I rushed to get ready a little early today so that I could do the photo shoot, because I can't do tech editing for the pattern until the photos are done, because the tech editors need to be able to see what they're editing. So everything works on each other. We are always working on layers when designing a knit or crochet pattern, and each step before is the foundation for the next one. Hi, Robalts and G. Thanks for joining live, everybody. So I wanted to show you a couple other patterns that I'm working on this morning. Unless people have questions for me, I will go move on to that, and then we will try to make a few phone calls this morning. Won't that be fun? I do everything in automatic, Gina. I'm definitely an amateur photographer, not professional. All right, so the last couple of times we've been in my studio, I was showing you some things that I was working on. Well, first of all, I wanted to show you I've made a little bit of progress on my motifs yesterday. I've got 2 mini motifs done in the middle here with 6 big motifs done. So you can start to see how that fabric is looking, and you could either see it, you know, this is what it would look like on the diagonal, and this is what it would look like with the motif straight on. So I'm thinking that it could either be like a poncho top, like a, you know, loose, flowy poncho Ruana style top like this, right? And be wide and then come to here. Or we could do it on the diagonal and make it some sort of like a shift dress or a long skirt. So maybe you can start to see that as a dress or a skirt like this. The problem is shaping's going to be challenging with a piece like this because the motifs are so large. Because think about it, if you're wanting to add one more motif for each size, you're adding a very large motif. So as far as making a fitted dress, it will be a lot more challenging to size this piece. So I've got to think about whether or not I'm going to do a front panel. Sizing easier is do something small like this along the sides so that it's easier to adjust the sizing. So like if we go from a size 36 to a 40, like to go from 40 to 48, you could probably add one more motif, but to go from 40 to 44, to go from 36 to 40, this is bigger than 4 inches, so that wouldn't work. So I'm thinking doing some sort of panels down here for every other size increase might work. But I still love it as a dress. I couldn't read the comments while I was doing that, but hi Donna and hi Jill. And then the next thing I wanted to show you is that our beloved Sweet Clara top, I will be converting into a dress very soon. And what's awesome about this is that the pattern changes are extremely minimal for turning it into a dress. This, because the top is already so flouncy, there is absolutely no shaping. You literally just keep making the top as long as you want. And then the only other difference in this pattern, well, the only other major difference in the pattern will be obviously how much yarn you need. You'll need significantly more yarn to make it a long dress. And I'll show you how to make this beautiful flower petal edging. See if I can lift it up so you can see it better. There's the edging. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, it's an absolutely beautiful dress. It's beautiful worn loose and open like this. It's beautiful cinched at the waist with the belt. You can wear, you know, those cardigans that we love on Amazon. You can wear those and tie it in the front. You can wear a jean jacket over it. You can also style it different ways by what color slip you wear underneath it. If you wear the same color slip, it's a different looking dress than when you wear a contrast color slip, or a nude slip, or a black slip, or going with a color that matches your yarn, or going with a contrast color. So we'll talk more about that when that pattern comes out, but I just need to do the photo shoot and finish up the charts, and that will be a pattern that will be released hopefully in the next few days as well. Yes, Lisa, I have definitely worn it with a jean jacket, absolutely. And then the next pattern I wanted to show you is something that I've backburnered for a while because I want to do some color blocking. And I don't often do color blocking, but I've got this urge to turn this top into either a longer top or Judy, I'll come back to the slip thing in a second. This short top I would like to turn into a long top tunic or dress. And I was thinking that it would be fun to do color blocking for the second section down here, especially if I'm going to make it into a short dress. This is in last one dress was in Be So Sporty, which could also be substituted with Be So Sporty Bling or Be So Soulful or any of my number 2 yarns. But this one here is in Be So Fine Bling, and I'm going to change to a different color and change to a different stitch pattern for the skirt. So when I call it a skirt, it doesn't mean it's either going to be a tunic length or an actual dress, but either way, I'm thinking about, I really want to change color for the bottom. So color blocking would be really fun for this and a great way to be able to style things differently, especially once you color block it. A belt would look really amazing on there. See if I can put this somewhere where you can see it for a second. So what I've been thinking about is what color, right? So I've been looking at my color wheel, and you know, the colors in this color yarn are pink and peach and yellow. So they're definitely colors in this area right here. Whoops, other side. We've got pink. Let me get this right. Give me a second here. So we're in the pink, peach, and yellow section for this colorway, predominantly pink. And so the contrast would be dark, and anything else would be somewhere in the middle. And my heart is telling me to do something dark. So I'm thinking navy or dark blue or even black, something in I'm doing a high contrast, but low contrast would be great too. Going with white, like Chantilly lace, would be beautiful as well. So that's where I'm at. And what's great is that as I talk about what choices I make with it, and when the pattern comes out, we can combine all sorts of different colors together, and I can show you what colors you can choose for your top and bottom that won't necessarily even be the same colors I chose, but what kind of colors would be opposites and similar to go together. Yeah, like contrast or complementary. But yeah, so that's where I'm at on this one, and very excited about it. So I've got to figure out a color, then I have to figure out a stitch pattern, then figure out shaping, and then get going on it again. But those are the pieces that I'm working on in the background right now. I did finish knitting the front bands on the knit laced vest yesterday. So next up we'll be doing the surgery. Remember I said I had a few drop stitches, so I'll have to do the surgery. Probably do those on camera tomorrow. Might try to do that on the table tomorrow, like we did. What was I gonna say? Like we did with the motifs yesterday. So I thought it might be fun to show you how to do those surgery bits tomorrow. Some of them will turn out perfectly and others won't, and it's all better than unraveling the whole vest. So this is almost done. The vest that I'm wearing, I've got to take off. It's getting extremely humid here this morning. This one will be available as a pattern very soon. Someone's asking about my color wheel chart. You can find this on Amazon. I have shared the exact one that I use in my Amazon shop, which is amazon.com/shop/Kristen Amdahl. Let's see, is that all the show and tells I had today? I think it is, which means we're going to start making some phone calls, but I'll wait and see if anybody has any questions first. And you know, this may work, this may not. If you are somebody that left me your phone number in an email, just keep in mind the call will come in as no caller ID because I'm using Marlon's phone to do this. Where's the phone version? There we go. Okay, and let's see if this is going to work. Let me go back and find a phone number. Here we go. You know, the whole reason for doing this is to just be light and fun, and for anybody that maybe isn't getting phone calls or chatting to a friendly person lately, because I know everything's rough, we can just try this and see how it goes. Nothing too serious. Can you hear it ringing?
Hello?
Hi, is this Christine?
Hello?
Hi, is this Christine?
Yes!
Hi, Christine.
Good morning!
Good morning. You should probably turn down your computer.
Okay, turn down my computer.
Yeah.
Yes, it's me.
Hi. Good morning. You're
Good morning.
you're live on the air with everybody. You can say hi to everybody now.
Hi, everybody. You're such a great. You make my day every day.
Oh,
my
that's so
God.
sweet. Well, I'm hoping that I can make your day with a friendly phone call today too.
You have. My face is about to break. I'm so happy.
Good.
You are so wonderful. I just idolize you.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. That's very nice. Oh, everybody's saying
Oh.
hi to you too. Can you see on your screen?
I can. Yes, everybody.
Oh,
Oh,
this
you're
is fun.
so amazing. I
Thank
can't
you.
wait for that sweater pattern. I put an order in yesterday.
Yeah, it shipped yesterday too.
Cool.
That yarn, the pattern will be out probably in the next couple of days.
Yes,
Yeah,
I heard you say that.
yeah.
It's wonderful.
Oh, you're still getting hellos. Look at all these people saying hi to you still. This is great.
Oh, they're great people. Just great.
Yeah.
This has saved my life, this group and you and
Oh, that's
all the
wonderful.
wonderful things that you put out. You are such a great teacher.
Thank you. How are you
Oh,
doing right now?
I'm doing great.
Good.
We've been on mandatory shutdown for over a week now.
Okay. You and who? Who do you live with?
My husband.
Okay. Do you have pets?
I have my dog Molly.
Okay. Well, so you have three
But,
mouths to feed right now.
well, yes, but he's still mandatory to work because he's a truck driver out of the ports.
Oh, that's great.
But the work is really slow because, all of those countries have the virus so bad and nothing is being shipped.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, it will eventually.
Yes. But
Yeah.
we're doing great.
Good.
We're doing great. So, I don't know.
So what are you doing to stay busy? Are you crocheting and knitting and crafting?
I'm using London Blue Topaz, and I'm making a petal skirt.
Oh, that sounds pretty.
Yeah, I put my motif that I talked about on the back burner because I couldn't figure that one out.
Yeah.
So I might have to follow the original pattern. I've made it 3 times, but I might have to just follow the regular pattern and
Okay.
go from there. I wanted to change it up, but
that like we talk about all the time on the podcast too. I mean, it's trial and error when you're trying new stuff, right?
yes.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and backburnering something usually gives you the opportunity to take the pressure out of yourself and let those creativity juices flow when the time's right.
Yes.
Just work on something else.
When I get tired, then I go to quilting.
Okay, good. Good.
Yes. But I know you want to make other calls, so I don't want to hog all the time.
Okay. Well, we'll continue to do this. I think this is going to be a fun element to keep I thought of it during what's going on right now, but I think it'll be fun to continue doing this maybe once a week going forward.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so wonderful. You are so creative. I just wish I had just a tiny piece of your brain.
You do. You're very creative too. Have a wonderful day, Christine. We'll talk to you again soon.
You too.
Thank
I
you.
love you. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was fun. All right, so thank you all for being so welcoming. I know everybody's getting a kick out of hearing each other's voices too, so that's exciting. And if you decide that after listening to some of the calls that you would like to be included, always feel welcome to leave me an email at projectkristencares@gmail.com and give me your phone number. And when we do this again, I'll just keep those phone numbers on file for people to call. But we'll see how many we can get through today. We've got a few more here. Let's see. Okay, this was the next one that came in. I'm trying to do them in the order they came in yesterday. But yeah, this is fun. Okay, let's see. And then if I do decide to call you, if I call you, remember to turn your computer down so that you can hear. Oh, I can't read this one. It's so small. 453. I think that's it. Let's see.
Oh my goodness, it's me!
Hi, is this Sherry?
Yes,
Hi,
hi.
Sherry. It's Kristen. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. So, everybody, this is Sherry on the phone now. If you want to say hi.
Well, hello, everybody. How
So, are you at
exciting.
home?
I'm at home and I'm in
Okay.
Florida every day with you.
Oh, what part of Florida are you in?
No, I mean with you on
Oh,
the.
got it. Got it. Yeah.
Yes, I get to. That's my escape, my vacation every day with
Good.
Kristen.
Good. I'm glad. So, what are you doing to stay busy right now while you're home? Are you crocheting and knitting or doing anything else creative?
Yes, I work in the home. I have my business here in the home.
So, your business is still going then right now?
Yes, because
Okay.
I've got online websites, with my Mary Kay and my
Okay.
healthy coffee
Okay. Wonderful. That's great.
and then the knitting and crocheting and
Mm-hmm.
painting slate and wood and just keeping busy. It's
Great.
business as usual here, except a little slower.
Right. And who do you live with?
Myself.
Okay. So, you're home alone. All right. Do you have any pets?
Yeah, I'm an empty nester. My children have grown and gone. I homeschooled them. I
Mm-hmm.
had a bird. I had a kitty of 17 years, but they just passed in the last year or two. So
Oh,
it's
I'm
really an
sorry.
empty nest.
Yeah, that is. Well, I hope that your crafts and your business can keep you busy because I think keeping busy is really important right now, right?
Right,
Yeah, keeping your brain busy and trying to stay focused on anything positive whenever possible. Do you get to go
right.
outside and get some fresh air or go for a walk in your yard or anything?
Oh, sure. And I have my grandson. My daughter comes over with the
Oh,
grandson.
good.
He's going to be a year old next month, and I'm just so excited. He was my birthday present last year.
Oh, that's amazing. Did you get to make him stuff when he was born?
Oh, of course,
Yeah, isn't
of
baby stuff
course.
so fun to make, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It is. And I really loved your idea to show us the design process and doing that on air and working through it and finishing it. That was awesome.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I guess it's somewhat mysterious if you've never seen it before, and definitely a lot more involved if you've never seen it before. So I'm glad that you found it interesting. Whether
Yeah,
it's interesting to want to try it or if you have tried designing, being able to show you that it's not perfect the first time around and then it's okay to make mistakes was also one of the most important things I thought about sharing is to let people know that it's absolutely trial and error.
right, right. Yeah, and your endurance to go, keep going was
Yep, got to keep going.
was inspiring too. That's how I do. I get on marathons and you don't want to quit when your
Well,
growth
that's
goes
what
on.
Netflix is for, right? Heck, being able to watch a whole season of something really helps me drive through a big project for sure.
Yeah, I love saturating myself in sermons and motivation and inspiration
Yep,
and
yep, that's
yeah.
good too. Well, good. I'm so glad that I could give you a call this morning and chat a little bit. Thank you so much for sharing your phone number with me. I hope you have an amazing day, Sherry.
Well, you too, Christian, and
Thank you.
thanks for being who you are. You're just so sweet and so sharing, and we love you.
Okay, I love you too. Thank you so much. Be well.
Uh-huh.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
All right. Thank you, Sherry, for sharing your phone number. That was fun. We had another great call. Hi, Karen. Thanks for joining live. I'm sure we've had a bunch of new people joining, and I haven't been reading it all because I figured to concentrate on one conversation was really important out of respect and caring, where I really couldn't have read the comments at the same time. So I'm sorry if anybody felt like I excluded you by not answering your questions there. Hopefully, other people were able to answer you, but I really can't. The only time I really can't read the comments as they're coming in is when I'm on a phone call or doing a demo. So I apologize if I missed anything. If for some reason, not it for some reason, if your question is important to you and I don't get to it during a podcast, always feel welcome to leave your questions in the comment section when the video or when their live stream goes recorded, because the questions stay there and I get notified for those throughout the day and can definitely answer there. So let's move on and we'll see if we can take, where are we doing on time? We're at 25 minutes. Okay, great. Let's try another call then. Okay, we'll try one more call. Oh, oh, I think I dialed it wrong. Hold on, let's try that again. Let me try that again. I forgot the area code. Whoopsie. Hi, Sunshine.
Good morning.
Hi, is this Stacy?
Hi, how are you, Kristen?
Hi, Stacy. It's Kristen. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Good. Do you want to turn your computer down a little bit?
I just did.
Okay,
and it's so
wonderful.
Funny. I had my mouse like over it so that if I got the call, I could do it, and I got so excited I couldn't find it.
I have that problem too. Sometimes I can't see stuff on the screen. Definitely not the mouse. Oh, everybody's saying hi to you now too.
Hi, everybody. I was like, oh my gosh, my phone's ringing. It might be her. Where is it? And all of a sudden, I froze.
That's okay. That's awesome. Hey, you're laughing.
So good to speak with you.
Yeah, thank you. Good to speak to you too. This is wonderful. So, are you working? Are you at home? What's your situation right now?
I am working. So I am one of the fortunate ones who work from home full time anyway.
Okay.
I work in private equity, and my firm is headquartered in Chicago.
Okay.
So I live in Maryland, just outside of Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
So when I go into the office, for me, it's traveling to Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Once a quarter or so.
Mm-hmm.
Well, obviously not this quarter.
No.
But yeah, I have an office actually set up in my craft area, so I am working
Nice.
amongst beautiful yarn, and
Great.
so I'm always happy.
Good. All right. And so that's good. Do you live alone? Do you have other people living with you?
Well, I live with my husband and my 2 furry babies, my German Shepherd dog, Mishka.
Oh, I love German Shepherds.
Oh, she's beautiful, and she's the best dog. And I have my 15, nearly 16-year-old border terrier. And he is. We call him the little engineette cook because he just keeps chugging along.
Oh, and I grew up with a dog that was a German Shepherd and Collie mix. His name was Bo, and he was the best dog ever.
They are, those little faces and those eyes.
Yeah.
And I can't forget my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Of 20 years, I was listening to Christine, and she was talking about her husband, and my heart was like, yes, we need that. So my husband is also considered essential. He is a first responder. He's a police officer here in Baltimore City. And, you're a little concerned because they have no choice but to be out there. But
and everybody's panicked, and so emotions are elevated, so it's extra dangerous, right?
Yeah. But we know that they'll be okay. We send good thoughts and prayers with them, and the doctors and everyone else. And
absolutely.
And we do what we can to support them. But so I am so excited. Can I just say to you, I didn't have any questions, but the minute you announced this yesterday, I just wanted to tell you how much I love everything that you do for the craft, and to thank you for your selflessness.
Oh, thank you.
And I think someone else also touched on when you're teaching it. You don't just create patterns and you don't just put it out there, but you were one of the first that I know since I started crafting again that actually took the time to make videos to teach us how to do it, so that you don't have a pattern. How many times do you buy a pattern and go, okay, so now what?
Right. Well, and not everybody learns the same way. We all learn in different ways, and some people just learn better with a combination of learning styles, whether it's visual, audio, oral. I mean, there's so many different ways, and it's the combinations that really are how different people succeed, I believe. But I did want to say to you, as other people are saying in the comments right now, we all want to thank your husband for his service. So if you could pass that along for us.
I will. Thank you, guys. Thanks so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. I am home alone a lot, and like I'm here now. I won't take up too much of your time, but I'm here now with you. I'm back in my office working. He didn't get home until like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
And the day before it was 5 o'clock in the morning. So I don't see him a lot because of the hours and the shifts that they're on. So, yeah, it's a strain on families whose folks have to be out there, but we know that it's for everyone.
Absolutely, yeah. And I feel like everyone's pulling together right now. Everyone feels like so supportive of each other, and it's just feels so good to see everybody being kind to each other and being helpful too.
It really does. Yeah. And crafting is the best way. I love our community, and I love all the ladies here. And thank you, guys. And I guess I will also let you go so that maybe you can sneak another call in. But one last quick thing, if I might.
Sure.
Your book. Oh gosh, and I'm in my office right now. I don't want to take too much. Your crochet so fine.
Oh yeah.
Crochet so fine. When I'm sort of in my crafting rebirth, so I've crocheted for nearly 30 years, and just making blankets, afghans, and baby stuff. And probably about 4 years ago, I had a sort of a rebirth that, I can make something besides blankets, afghans, and baby stuff.
Oh, great.
Your book, I had only ever done double and single crochet stitches.
Oh, wow.
And I was in a yarn shop for the very first time, and I saw your book, and I got it because of the picture on the cover. And I just decided to do the diamond shawl because it was pretty. And from that day forward, I've not stopped crocheting any and everything. And I learned to knit in the meantime. And so thank you.
Wonderful.
I've always wanted to say that to you because you were a major part of everything that I'm doing now.
Wow.
So
I'm so thrilled that something I did empowered you to think outside your box. That's wonderful. Because I know that only makes you enjoy your craft even more, right?
It does. Yeah. It does. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Take care of yourself and
you
be
too.
safe. And be safe, everybody out there. We'll get through this.
Yes, we absolutely will. Thank you, Stacy.
Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Now I'm using Marlon's phone, and he didn't charge it overnight. I was going to make another call, but I think his phone's going to die, so we're going to have to. I'm going to have to plan this out a little better when borrowing his phone to. I know other people left their phone numbers, so maybe we can even do it again this week. But if you want to be part of the live call, and I think this was a wonderful component today to reach out to people and talk about crafting and talk about positive energy. And so hopefully you feel comfortable wanting to call in as well, and we can chat and just say nice things to each other. Especially if you feel alone or any other thing. Jo says she missed the name of the book. It's called Crochet So Fine. Came out in 2010. I don't sell it directly, but you can definitely find it on Amazon. Yes, Stacy, it would be really great to be able to meet everybody, and I definitely on my to-do list is to get some sort of retreat put together eventually, and that would be amazing. I would love for all of you to get to meet each other one day. That would be absolutely incredible. In the meantime, we do have the Create, Share, Inspire private group on Facebook if anybody wants to get to know each other better from here. If you're on Facebook, it is a place where you can share your photos and compliment each other on your projects. So it really is nice. It is private, and I do moderate it pretty well. Honestly, everybody's been really great in there. We've never really had anything but one hiccup over the years, and we're almost to 1,000 members, and everybody's sweet and kind in there. It's really amazing. So if you're on Facebook and you want to join it, it's called Create, Share, Inspire Group with Kristen Amdahl, and it's just a way to extend the party a little longer in the day from the live chat here. Anyway, like I said, I won't be able to get to any more calls today because Marlon's phone's about to die, but I think this was really lovely. I think you guys enjoyed it. I definitely think the callers enjoyed it. And anything I can do to brighten someone's day right now makes me feel useful and important, which is why I'm working around the clock to make new patterns right now and to do new tutorials, because I just want to do my part in trying to lighten anybody's mood. I know this is a scary time all over the world, and I just want to do my part. I have a platform where I can entertain people and share positivity and creativity, and I just want you to know that I am working nonstop behind the scenes to try to bring more and more positivity and creativity into everyone's life right now. I feel like it's just an important thing to do. But why don't we, if we have a minute here, let's grab one random quote from all 7 of the Create, Share, Inspire notebooks. Little reminder, there's still a big sale going on my website, including these books being half off. So we'll start with issue 1 and grab a quote. This is a great one. Confucius, wherever you go, go with all your heart. Yes, always give your heart. Always give 100%. I 100% agree with that. That's definitely how I feel. So now we'll grab one from issue 2. I can't remember if we read this one yesterday, so I'm going to go again. This is a great one. Swami Vivekananda, do not lower your goals to the level of your abilities. Instead, raise your abilities to the height of your goals. And this is a great one for right now if you're home and have some extra time on your hands. YouTube is an amazing source, and the internet is an amazing source for learning anything that you thought that you didn't know. What if you need to learn new business skills? What if you need to learn something to start a side hustle? There's information on learning anything online. You want to learn a language, you want to improve your skills, you want to improve your cooking, you want to improve anything, you want to learn how to make a movie, you want to learn how to write a book. All of that information is out there, and this is a great time to really think about what you really want to do and just go for it. Just go for it. So thank you, Swami Vivekananda. Do not lower your goals to the level of your abilities. Instead, raise your abilities to the height of your goals. Even if you need to meditate a little bit to figure out what your goals are, think outside the box. This is Volume 1, Issue 3. This is another great one. Always something to remember. This is from Aesop. Please all, and you will please none. This goes back to what we talk about all the time too. Other people's opinions of me are none of my business. It really is important to focus on yourself and focus on being the best you can be and knowing you've done your best. If you please people, wonderful. If you don't, that's okay too. It's just extra. It's not the core. The core comes from within. God bless you. So thank you, Aesop. Please all, and you will please none. Okay, Volume 1, Issue 4. We read that one yesterday. This is a nice one. This is Albert Einstein. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new, right? Try something new. Step outside your comfort zone. You might be surprised and you might just blow yourself away. Wouldn't that be fun? Thank you, Albert Einstein. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Okay, Volume 1, Issue 5. This one's from Mahatma Gandhi, one of my favorites. In a gentle way, you can change the world. This is one of my mantras. This is something I have believed in my entire life and something that I think about every time I go out and try to do something in this world. I feel like there is no way you're not making a ripple effect by sharing positivity and creativity in the world. Even if it's a small ripple, it doesn't matter. It's still a ripple, and it makes a difference. In a gentle way, you can change the world. And Volume 1, Issue 6. For some reason, I keep opening up to the same pages. Oh, this is very powerful and timely. This is by Martha Washington. I am still determined to be cheerful and happy in whatever situation I may be, for I have learned from experience that the greater part of our happiness or misery depends on our dispositions and not upon our circumstances. Wow, how profound, and that's just hitting me right in my heart and my soul and my core. That is really powerful right now. What we can control is what we feel on the inside. So, even as scary as life can be sometimes, it is what can you do for the next 5 seconds? What can you do for the next 30 seconds? What can you do for the next minute or 5 minutes? Or what can you do from now until midday? Or what can you do for today? Each one of those little goals could be built upon and do something more to try to focus on anything that you can control. And what can you control? This. That's it. You can't control what's going on outside, but you can control your disposition. And if it's hard to do it in little baby steps. Do it for 30 seconds. Think of something positive. It doesn't have to be a positive aspect of what's scaring you. It just needs to be positive. Think about a purring kitten, a baby puppy wagging his tail. It can be a waterfall, a butterfly, a rainbow. It doesn't matter. Think of something positive that brings you joy for any amount of time. So, Martha Washington, thank you. I am still determined to be cheerful and happy in whatever situation I may be, for I have learned from experience that the greater part of our happiness or misery depends upon our dispositions and not on our circumstances. Wow, that's profound. This is Volume 1, Issue 7. This is a good one too. They're all good. I curated these collections, so obviously I like all these quotes. So I kind of laugh every time I tell you guys, oh, this is a good one. Well, duh, you picked it. Of course you think it's good, but they are good. And I love inspirational quotes so much, and I love sharing these with everybody. And I've been studying them my whole life. I love them. Ralph Waldo Emerson. For every minute you remain angry, you give up 60 seconds of peace of mind. And you can insert any negative emotion in that word angry. Every minute you spend not focused on something positive inside, you take away a minute of peace of your life. And it's so true. There are only so many things you can control. The things you can't control, learning how to let them go is the key to having peace of mind. And I don't mean indefinitely every second of your life, but try for just little bits at a time just to bring yourself some peace. You deserve it. You deserve it. Ralph Waldo Emerson, thank you. For every minute you remain angry, you give up 60 seconds of peace of mind. Yes. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your day today to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed my backyard. The kitties were kind of quiet today, but thanks for being here, guys. They were both here just circling around me the whole time. Hope you enjoyed the show and tell of all the new patterns coming soon. Hope you enjoyed the new call-in segment. Thank you to everybody that we talked to today. We talked to Christine and Sherry and Stacy, and we didn't get to everybody that gave me their phone numbers, and I apologize for that, but I will make sure that we have more time to do more calls again. And if you would like to be part of the call-in segment in the future, please email me at projectkristencares@gmail.com with your phone number, and we can add you to the call-in segment. That was really fun. And we also talked about continuing the party here. If you would like to get to know everybody a little bit better from pre-chat, everybody has an awful lot of fun in our Facebook group that is private called Create, Share, Inspire with Kristen Amdahl. So if you'd like to join us there, you can as well. It's a great place to talk with these lovely, amazing people that we've drawn together here in our community at the podcast. Thanks again, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.